Previously on Greek.
Can't we just admit that we both made some mistakes and move on?
He deserved better. Even Casey thinks so.
Chambers, it's no free pass being the progeny of the elite. I believe it took JFK Jr. 3 tries to pass the law.
Dale's pledging Omega Chi.
Maybe they were the ones who called the cops on our rush party to get back at us for spring break.
They're definitely messing with Dale. His being a pledge, it's all a lie. To get back at you for spring break. Now Dale's gonna go embarrass himself at the pledge talent show.
In the market for a marketing job?
Actually, yeah. Do you know anyone who's hiring?
Me.
If you're too proud to accept help from time to time, then you really are a terrible president. Because Tegan doesn't think that I can do this on my own, and I have to prove that I can. To Tegan or to you?
The Stanford girls have a 3.8 cumulative GPA and completed a major beach cleanup.
Well, according to their Facebook photos, the only trash they picked up were some local surfers.
Sisters, give it a rest. The votes are tallied, and the finalists are ZBZ Boston University, Epsilon Rho chapter, ZBZ San Diego State Gamma chapter, and the final chapter is... Where the hell is Cypress Roads? Send out the emails. Drop what you're chewing and listen up.
I just got an email from Nationals. We are...
Finalists for the Golden Lily!
This is awesome! So deserved! What's the Golden Lily? The Golden Lily is like National's Congressional Medal of Honor given to the best ZBZ chapter in the nation.
Including Puerto Rico and Guam.
Wow, given our past, because everyone loves a comeback story. The Grand Council is visiting each finalist house before voting, and we're up this weekend, which means I'll need all hands on deck, including house mother hands.
Oh, absolutely. We could host a nice tea, put out the china.
Tea's not going to win us the Golden Lily case. As you said, we're the underdogs, and I hate being the underdog. We need something big to show the Grand Council what we can do with just a few days' notice.
What are you thinking, Bex?
Laura, I want a bouquet of lilies waiting in the council's hotel rooms the minute they arrive. Borrow from the scholarship fund if you have to.
Can I finish eating first?
No. Everyone else, start brainstorming ideas for an event. We'll have a strategy meeting tomorrow. I don't care if we have to kidnap Mary Beth Gentry Manning's granddaughters. Let's make this happen, girls.
Oh, you were joking about the kidnapping her granddaughters thing, right?
Duh! MBGM only has grandsons. But I need to win this case. This is my chance to prove to Tegan and all my doubters at Nationals that I am a good leader.
I get it.
Thanks. And you'll be at that strategy meeting.
Well, I have class, but...
That wasn't a question.
Bex, how can the pledges help?
Walk with me, Poodle. Poodle?
That's it, yeah. Yeah, keep going.
Please don't be her.
Higher! Higher! Woo! Higher! Higher!
What's going on?
You said you could jump the longest.
How long you been going for?
25 seconds. You want to jump on? Show us what you got.
Oh, I got a lot.
Yeah!
I am an aeroplane. Point me at the sky. I'm a sound sprint, running away from the policeman.
Synchronized jumps. Copy that.
Synchronizing.
And go.
Anthony Hopkins, they're all sitting up there.
Just jumping on the bed.
Yeah, like this. It's like
Steve, I don't know, maybe.
synchronizing.
Holy crap!
Oh, God. Oh, no, I'm holding my foot. Don't.
I can't walk.
It's fine. It just went through your pants, man.
Well, while you guys are playing True Blood, I was on the phone with our national rep trying to get money for repairs.
What'd he say?
Well, after he reminded me that we're already on thin ice for having one pledge and being on academic probation, he said he was excited to see how we're going to handle this on our own. So we can thank our mysterious saboteur, Villain X.
Well, if Tripp's telling the truth and it wasn't the Omega Chi's, then who the hell is messing with us?
Mr. Spitter, I got big news. Maybe you can wait.
What's up?
Okay, so I was in freshman physics and I overheard Professor Hastings talking about how some company is interested in buying your self-healing wire patent.
Seriously? Did he say who?
Yeah, Chambers International. Ever heard of him?
Chambers International creates evil things like vertically integrated telecommunications monopolies and jerks named Evan.
What would the Dark Lord's Empire want with your wire?
It's not my wire anymore. But I'd like to know what's happening with it. I deserve to know.
Ah, a boy and his wire. The unconventional love story of the summer. You know what? I think I know someone who can help us out with the house.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go do something I really don't want to do. Talk to a Chambers.
Hey,
Ash, hi. I have some big news. Me too. Working for Clarissa's marketing company. It isn't lame. I got her off that Mobisode kick. She totally loves all my ideas. And I even brought in my first client today, Pouty Plump Lip Gloss. Okay, so your turn. Go. Okay, did you hear about the Golden Lily? Oh, are they delivering now? Because I could really go for some Mushu. No, ZBZ is nominated for the Golden Lily Award for the best chapter in the nation. Oh, right, yes, including Puerto Rico and Guam. That's great. So great. It's just, Guam has a kick-ass house. No, it's Rebecca. She's super determined to win. She's dipping into the scholarship fund, ordering around sisters like they're lackeys. It kind of reminded me of Franny. Okay, I know it's your job to look up for the house, but don't you think you're overreacting, like, a little? It's a really big award. Of course she's gung-ho on winning. Okay, maybe you're right, but it's weird. Would you just come with me to the meeting? If for nothing more than to lend the house your expertise. Well, I am pretty expertise-y now that I'm dominating the marketing world of the Lower Central Rust Belt, so... Exactly. Okay, do you still want to order Chinese? Because I could eat.
Trip. If I didn't know any better, I would say you've been avoiding me.
Yeah, because I don't need to hear your whole Team Dale rant. You've made your feelings perfectly clear about the Pledge Talent Show.
Did you really think I was just gonna let you humiliate my friend in front of the entire Greek system?
You don't let me do anything. I'm president now. Not you.
Back off, Owens! No, you started all this when you gave Dale a fake bit.
We only messed with him to get revenge for spring break, which you were a part of.
Are you saying that this is all my fault?
I'm saying we're even with Rusty and the KT, so let it go. Look, Dale is gone, but you're not.
Yeah? Not yet.
What do you want? I came to talk. It's not about my sister or the fraternities. It's actually about your family.
Make it quick.
Well, it's about my self-healing wire, which I'm sure you've heard of. It was a pretty big breakthrough.
Take your word for it.
Well, the university thought enough of it to take it from me and give it to a research team, but now your dad's company is buying the patent.
And what do you want from me?
I just want you to find out what they plan on doing with it.
I don't know, Rusty. I haven't spoken to my parents in almost a year, and I'm not gonna start for you.
You know, I'm not asking you to make up with them. I was just hoping you can tell me what they're doing with it.
No. Now get out.
I know, I can't imagine why your parents would want to talk to a kind, selfless son like you.
Rusty, I'd go now before paddles start coming off the wall.
Okay. We need to show nationals just what CRU ZBZ can accomplish. So here's what I'm thinking. Charity fundraiser. My father always used to say, what good is altruism if you can't benefit from it? Thoughts? Laura?
I was thinking...
Can you lean back so I can see Casey?
Oh, yeah, I think that sounds like a great idea. You know, our chapter has had a history of successful philanthropy, and there's so many great causes. Literacy, women's rights...
Tree frogs.
Huh?
Mary Beth Gentry Manning's favorite charity is the foundation for the Amazon red-eyed tree frog.
Pandering through charity. I like it. Good job, Heather. Your pledges could learn from her. Well, we can't just do our usual lame theme party, carnival, dance, whatever. I think we should do a big benefit concert. Anybody know if the stadium's available?
Oh, that's pretty ambitious. Don't you think, Ash? That is a lot of people. A lot of people who might want to try Pouty Plump, the new up-and-coming lip gloss line that I'm working with. It makes their lips bigger, it only burns a little. I'm sure once they hear sorority, they'll totally want to donate free product and sponsor us. Totally. What? I think realistically, we're not going to get the stadium in a day's notice. How about the backyard?
We can hardly fit 100 people there. But if we charge $500 a person, we'll need a great performer.
Well, this guy in my English class has a friend who has a workout partner who's good friends with Drew Lachey.
Fortunately, I've contacted one of our alums who I'm hoping can help. She lives in Los Angeles and works in the entertainment industry. Oh, here she is now. Everyone, I'd like you to please welcome back.
Oh my God.
Franny. Hi, girls. Miss me.
Oh my God, look at this place. Look at you guys.
Laura.
Hi. Well, Franny, I haven't seen you since you tried to have me expelled. But it didn't work because I graduated, so yay.
I'm sorry about that, Ash. But congratulations, though.
So, yeah, it's been a while.
Yes, it has.
So, what exactly are you up to now?
Oh, I actually work at CAA.
Chi Alpha Alpha?
Creative Artist Agency. One of the world's largest talent agencies. You thought this organization had secrets?
Oh wow, they rep all the big names and date them too. Reese, Alyssa, Hillary, they're all over Us Weekly.
Franny came here to help out. It's what I do. I represent.
For which sorority?
We all know I wasn't a model ZBZ my last 2 years. My leaving and starting the ICAPS was bad, I know. So when Rebecca called and said you guys were nominated for the Golden Lily, I pulled a weekend vacay.
We're throwing a benefit concert for the Amazon Red Eye Tree Frogs.
Oh, Mary Beth's fave. Wow, I can't believe I actually still remember that.
Well, we're pretty much all set, except for booking a performer, but Laura is close personal friends with Drew Lachey.
Oh, not gonna happen. He's doing a reality best fishing show in Wyoming. I helped package it. I don't want to step on any toes, but I could get a guest performer, maybe Justin Bieber.
Seriously?
Seriously? I love him!
The kiddo's made for a booking I did. It's just a matter of making a call.
Well, we might.
Bieber me.
So you know that dream where you're like naked and the whole school is laughing at you?
They're plotting, but go on.
Well, Tripp and some of his crew, they made that come true for Dale, and then they kicked him out.
They dug him out?
Yeah. I'm so tired of their crap, I'm gonna quit too.
Wait, so you're caving to those losers propping up the trap? For a guy who talks about wanting to make a difference and change the world, Kyle, you're just not showing me that much.
Well, it's not the world. It's a fraternity.
Yeah, of which you've been a member for over 2 years. Look, the purpose of the house is to build guys up, not tear them down.
Oh, not anymore. We become that cliche jerk fraternity that everybody hates.
Well, then do something about it. You know, for the house and for Dale. Like, tackle tripping those guys head on. Be a leader. Trust me, you're doing them a favor.
Like you helping Rusty? Can't you just find out what your dad's company's gonna do with it?
I mean, talking to my parents.
You mean tackling the problem head on?
As you can see, the Capitao House truly is a historical landmark.
That's what I'm gonna find out.
Right, a historical grant would definitely help repair and preserve this natural wonder.
Not that these gentlemen are desperate.
Thank God you're here. This is the Lasker Parks, world-renowned software mogul, and this is his birthplace.
Well, no, actually, that would be Punta Gorda, Florida. But this room is where I got the idea for my first educational application piece of mat. You see, I was tutoring some sorority girls.
You called my dad?
Yeah, and he came right away. Is he great or what?
Let's talk Evan.
Let's not talk, Evan. Have I showed you our historical asbestos? Come this way.
Rebecca, I can't believe you invited Franny. You hated her.
A necessary evil. I want that golden lily. You used Franny's playbook with Tegan and it worked. I skipped the playbook and called the coach. And she delivered.
What makes you think we can trust her?
I mean, Justin Bieber.
A Bieber in the hand is worth 2 Lachey's in the bush.
I don't know what that means.
Look, if she double crosses us, we blame her publicly and get national sympathy vote.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Look serious.
Actually, it is. Max and I were just talking about
Bieber, Bieber.
Can't wait.
Thank you, Franny. How crazy is this, huh? You, me, Ash, back here from the real world. So, where are you living now?
Upstairs. I'm the house mom.
Oh, great. Anyway, Ashley and I are gonna hit up Dobblers, catch up. Why don't you come?
Actually, really? Yeah. I can't. I mean, there's a lot of Golden Lily stuff to do.
Well, we could do that too. And I need to get you up to speed on the writer and Justin's contract. A writer is just...
I know what a writer is. I am in law school.
You're in law school? See, we have so much to catch up on, and it'll be on CAA. I'll just say I'm doing research for a series in the Greek system or some crap like that.
Yeah, look, Franny, last week, Rebecca won the Pledge talent show by using the same slutty dance you made her do when she was a pledge. And then I hear she threatened to burn down the Gamma Psi house again.
What do you mean again?
The point is, Rebecca is going a little... ew. And it's starting to affect the pledges. And I worry you being here, giving her tips from your playbook, just gonna make things worse.
Well, that was the old me. I've changed.
You'll see about that.
Okay, who's ready for alumni lady drinks?
Yeah, I could use a drink.
Whoa. This is where you grew up. You are Lex Luthor.
Hey, I heard that. All right, just like I had to hear NPR Science Friday the whole drive down. All right, so here's the deal. I'm letting my parents think that I'm here to make amends, so don't bring up the wire right away.
So you're lying to them?
Rusty, this is how you deal with them. You don't tip your hand too soon, all right? Just let me handle it.
Evan,
Mom,
you look good.
thanks.
Your hair's shorter.
It's been a year.
So who's this?
This is my buddy, Rusty Cartwright.
Yeah, good buddies.
Cartwright, Stacy's brother.
Casey.
Casey.
Right. Is Dad home?
Oh, he'll be around. Come on in. We'll get reacquainted. Thank you. Rusty?
So, Evan, how's law school? That's good. You still thinking about running for office one day? I have a friend in our state senate.
Actually, I think I'm gonna practice law instead.
It's good water, Mrs. Chambers. It's the best I've ever had.
So, what are your favorite classes?
Constitutional law is interesting. Torts, contract law. You know, one of the contracts the company signed was for a self-healing wire that Rusty here invented. Yeah, he's wondering what you're gonna use it for.
So this isn't just a friendly visit.
All right. You're up.
Well, as an inventor, I was just hoping...
Okay, a year goes by, we don't see you, and now you just show up to talk about electronics.
Well, it's not just electronics.
If I'd known this was a business meal, I would have come prepared.
Jonathan, excuse me.
What are you doing? I'm helping with your stupid wife. What does it look like I'm doing?
It looks like you're just trying to piss off your parents.
Look, back off, Rusty. I'm doing this for you, okay? So just shut up and let me handle it.
So, law school. That was always the original plan, right? Are you back to the original plan with Evan Chambers?
Actually, I'm with Kathy.
Oh, great.
And you, I mean, you're already an agent? I mean, did you just graduate last year?
Oh, I slipped my way to the top. That was a joke.
Well, we need some drinks. What is up with the service center? It was never this bad when I worked here.
You worked here?
Yeah, for like a week or two. Then I got fired for breaking in, but I think they're over it. So I'm gonna go grab us some drinks, maybe even on the house.
Gosh, I can do it. I can really, I can.
I guess even after a year, things are still awkward with us. I'm really trying.
Why?
Because you're the reason I'm here.
Me.
Don't look so surprised. I sent you like a dozen emails after I graduated, but you never responded. Rebecca told me she called you. I didn't realize it was from downstairs. I thought coming here would give us a chance to reconnect. You and I were friends once. So much has changed. I'm a different person.
Yeah, I'm different too. I mean, I'm still here. That's the same. And I'm still living in a house. That's the same too. But I'm different in so many other ways.
I'm sure you are. I wanted you to know that I've missed you.
Okay, so the girl at the bar still seemed really mad at me, so I guess I'm not over it. Oh god, you don't think they spit in it, do you?
How about a beer in a bottle instead?
There is only one true Messiah, and his name is Jesus. There is only one.
Hey, what are you doing? Reacquainting myself with the only institution that ever accepted me.
Okay, look. Omega Chi did not reject you. A few bad apples did.
Trip's more of an orange. Like a blood orange I'd like to squeeze dry.
Okay, well, yeah, let's not take this line down.
The whole house humiliated me.
No, Trip and his friends are not the whole house. And they took everything that was good away from Omega Chi, and I want it back, but I cannot do it alone.
Do whatever you want, but don't expect any help from me. I've turned down my callers. I'm done.
What about the future Mrs. Del Kedua? Huh?
I'm not up to. I don't think Laura's an option now that I'm not an Omega Chi.
Well, I don't know about Laura, but what about all the things that you learned at Omega Chi? Brotherhood, honor, all that.
Well, why should I believe in it if they don't? The only reason I rushed is because Evan said loyalty and camaraderie made fraternities more than just a place to drink beer and chase girls. Can't believe I ever bought into that bunk.
It's not bunk to me. At least it wasn't. I don't think that it has to be.
Hallelujah, Jesus Christ.
So, your mother is very happy that you agreed to spend the night?
Well, you know, she's hard to say no to.
Well, you came all this way to talk business. Let's talk business. Before you get too excited, we buy dozens of patents for healing cable insulation, and the crap never pans out, so we scrap it.
My wire doesn't just heal its insulation, it keeps conducting.
And we're not looking for creative control or net profit participation, but by involving the original creator, then you have access to the origin.
No offense, but why do I need access to the original origins? The past is irrelevant. I own it. Evan, you're appealing to me personally when...
Personal relationships always take a back seat to professional ones. I forgot that one day. That's the Chamber's rule, isn't it?
Couldn't have called us once in a year. We're your parents.
Yeah, you know, it's not exactly like my phone's ringing off the hook. Like, no one's asked me how I've been doing on my own.
I know how you're doing. You live in a 5x9 dorm room, $304 in your checking account. Good grades. Despite getting your butt trounced by your ex in a mock trial last week.
You've been spying on me?
Checking up on my son.
None of your sons are even speaking to you. Do you think that's all on us? You know what, maybe you and Mom should take a look at yourselves for a change.
You guys, maybe we should just talk about the wire.
I don't want to talk about your damn wire. I want to talk to my son.
Oh. Good night, Dad.
Well, sorry guys. The inspector is determined that she's not going to declare our house a historical landmark. And that's not even the bad part. She also said that the house should be condemned. Condemned? Is this about the rat problem? Tell her we just recently lost our pet snake.
No, the whole house is the problem. It either has to be fixed up or it'll have to be torn down.
Torn down?
The city can't risk somebody getting hurt in there.
What about in here?
Wait, can we appeal? My girlfriend makes straight A's in law school.
There's one solution, Bill. If Nationals won't pay for the repairs, so somebody just buys it from them, fixes it up.
Yeah, but who gives a bat's ass about KT?
I meant me.
You do that?
Well, I don't throw my money around to just any cause, but if my house is about to hit the wrecking ball, then yeah, I would do that.
Last who's buying the house.
We're safe! Goodbye, Sandy Town!
Oh my God, I didn't want to say anything, but I'm just praying for it.
Well, your prayers have been answered.
The amazing Spider-Man doesn't look too amazed. Papa Parks just saved the house.
It's great. Just used to it. My dad saving the day is kind of a recurring theme in my life.
You want to get out of here?
You don't want to stay and celebrate?
You know how many times I've saved this dump? Besides, I know a sorority where the food is hot and the women are cold. No, they're both hot. Come on, let's go.
Adequate. More flowers over here. Who's on pillow poofing? Poofier. Poofier. Heather, love that top.
Thanks, Rebecca.
It looks like the one JWoww wore when she was beating up that girl in the club. Go change now. The council will be here any minute. You know, Bex, in managing people, I've learned you get a lot more out of them if you at least pretend to respect them. Oh, really? Is that why your icky house turned into a bunch of slutty losers and totally imploded? Was it your management skills?
Wow. The old me never said anything that bitchy.
Yes, you did. To Laura, sophomore year. Why do you think she bites her nails?
Hey, so this is pretty exciting, isn't it? 4 ZBZ presidents coming together to make this the #1 chapter in the nation.
Oh yeah, you're going down, Guam.
Okay, we have a small problem. Bieber canceled. What? He's flying to New York to do The View.
Oh my God.
Well, how do you say no to Whoopi?
I knew this was too good to be true.
Okay, relax. It's not the Golden Globes.
Oh no, yeah, it's just the Golden Lily. It's bigger for us.
That is so sad.
You know what's sad is you coming here and messing with us all over again. Once a sociopath, always.
Rebecca, just...
Okay, the only reason you're even president of this stupid house is because I courted you, poodle. Oh my God, what is happening to me?
I don't know. I mean, you're just so totally different.
I was trying to help.
No, just
How did we do that? We told them that we were going to be here. I trusted you. Hello. Welcome.
Thank you. Oh, sisters, it is so wonderful to be here at such an impressive chapter. And to think Justin Bieber, too. I can't wait.
Oh, neither can we.
I should have known you weren't helping me out of the goodness of your own heart.
And I shouldn't have let my feelings get in the way last night. I should have just stuck to the facts like any good lawyer, instead of caring about my mom and dad.
And Rebecca, that's what you meant by putting personal stuff second, right?
Whatever.
It's probably a good thing that you got that off your chest. You obviously wanted to show them you don't need them, right?
I don't need them. But I mean, they already knew that. They've been stalking me this whole time.
I don't think they're stalking you. It's more like checking up. It's like me with my wire. I saw it through breakthroughs and setbacks. One time it lanced my nipple, but even when it ticked me off, I stuck with it. I'm not trying to control it. I can't. It isn't mine anymore. I just want to make sure that it'll be okay.
Is there a point in there?
So, you can either accept them for who they are and know that they care about you, or you can keep them out of your life for good.
So what are you gonna do about your wire?
My wire's gone, but you can still get your parents back.
Just let me bring in someone else. I think the guy from Castle is visiting his grandmother in Toledo. I can make a call. In an hour? Just stop. You're not going to do that, just like you were never going to get Bieber. I had Justin Bieber. Then how did you lose him? You said you were his agent. Okay, technically, I never said I was his agent or an agent at all. I'm an assistant. And when he found out the call was coming from me and not one of the agents, the little pipsqueak bailed for the View. You let us think that you were his agent and that this could really happen. That is so typical you. You haven't changed at all. So I embellished a little to impress you. But you're still so stuck saying everything the way you always did, Casey. You're the only person who hasn't changed.
Hey, everybody. Capital was saved. You guys have any of that honey ham I like? Ah!
Proving my point. I can't believe you're still dating this guy. And I can't believe I actually still care. I so seriously need to get back to LA.
Oh, it's nice to see you too, Franny. This is Pledge Spidey. Please don't turn him to stone.
We lost Bieber. If we ever had him.
No Bieber? Oh, that blows. I mean, I have a friend who wanted an autograph.
What?
Cap, can we borrow him?
That concludes old business, which brings us to Saturday's mixer. I'm hearing the ladies of Tri-Pie are chomping at the bit to score with you gentlemen.
What gentlemen?
Oh. Are we getting another one of those patented Owens diatribes? If you don't like it here, you can leave.
You know what? I think I will.
Don't do that.
Speaking of people who can't take a hint.
Can it, Prince Harry? You're gonna hear me out. I trusted you guys as my brothers, and Trip, you were my big brother, most sacred role of all, and you lied to my face every day for months. Made me feel like an ass.
A big one.
Seriously, guys? Don't you see the guts that it took for him to come down here and face you? That's courage! That is the Omega Chi that I want to be a part of. Without it, we're just a bunch of guys who drink beer and chase girls. Sometimes, guys, don't you want to be more than that?
To be honest, me and the rest of the pledges, we really got close to Dale. We kinda miss him.
Did anyone ask the pledges to speak?
Hold up. The pledges are gonna be running this house in a few years. We should at least hear them out. I'm just saying, Dale's a funny guy. Nah, he's cool.
He didn't deserve to get the boot. Especially the way we booted him.
Seriously. You guys.
That was a wonderful poached salmon, Mr. and Mrs. Chambers, and you have a beautiful home.
Well, thank you. You take care.
Good luck with all your future projects.
So, we still have a little more negotiating to do.
Evan, please, just stop.
I'm not
this.
coming home for Thanksgiving. I will consider every other Christmas. And I don't want your money.
What do you want?
I want to be able to call, talk to you about my life, about how I screwed up another relationship, and the fact that I have been doing law school on my own, and how hard that's been.
Deal. I'm proud of you, son.
I love you guys. There's one more thing.
Do you think this will work? I have no idea. I'm gonna pretend he just said hell yes.
I think I just signed Part as a client. going to change tomorrow.
So it's all good. No thanks to Franny. Can you believe she had the nerve to say I'm the one who hasn't changed?
Well, you know Franny.
I mean, you definitely know her, and you don't even seem to care about all the horrible stuff she did to you.
Well, it was a year ago. I'm over it.
Why am I not?
Because of ZBZ, because you still really care about this place. ZBZ means a lot to me too. It was a great chance to hang out with you and all our friends. Being president was cool.
Cool. For me, it was transformative. Is it wrong to want to give back to the place that gave me so much of who I am today?
No, it's not wrong. But how much more are you planning to give?
Is she out there?
How amazing was that? I even got his autograph. I think he spelled his name wrong. Yeah, but hey, he's only 16.
Can't wait to hear your decision, Madam President.
Oh, we'll be in touch.
Pretty awesome. Big sis. I know, right?
So, you pulled off another signature ZBZ caper.
Yeah, I guess you were right about me. Some things never change.
How could they? I mean, I've been gone a year. I'm an assistant at CAA, and I'm back here for 24 hours, and suddenly I'm calling people poodle and worrying about who did what for some stupid golden lily.
It's not stupid.
After a while, we have to let it go. You know, hear all of that stuff, the mixers, the formals, the fraternity sweethearts, it's life and death. But once you leave, and I mean really leave, it all becomes nice memories. For the most part.
I guess you can't be nostalgic for something you've never left.
So I have to leave early in the morning, get back to the office, cover my ass for the whole Bieber thing.
Franny, email me when you get back to LA.
This is Franny. Oh, I'm in Ohio, but tomorrow I'll be gone like LeBron. I know, right?
Well, you need help with the satellite now?
Apparently my advisor, Professor Hastings, got a call from your dad. He said Chambers International is pouring a ton of money into my wire. And that they really believe in it.
That's great news. Look, man, I really gotta study him, kind of.
He said I could be a part of the project when I graduate.
Wow. Just like that.
Yeah. You talked to him. Well, apparently your dad referred to me as Evan's friend.
Friend?
Yeah, creeped me out, too.
I told you I can negotiate.
Well, anyways, thanks.
Me too.
I'm gonna step down. They want Dale. So clearly I don't have the support of the brothers. But you do. So you can be president again. Happy?
No. You see, we're pledge brothers. And I remember when you went out to get people, you actually had their backs.
Like who?
Me. Like the time when I got flowers in front of the entire house and I was horrified. And you said flowers from a guy? That's cool. That set the tone for the rest of the house. Everybody was cool thanks to you. I never forgot that. So all of my patented diatribes, I just want what's best for the house, for it to be a real brotherhood. Like you used to. I don't need to be president to do that. So keep your job. Just try and remember what it's for. And that's my last diatribe.
Hey, house mom. The whole house is going to Daubler's Friday night to wait for the Golden Lily vote. You're coming, right?
I think I'm gonna pass.
I thought you'd be excited. You were such a huge help.
Oh, really? Even though you went with another coach's playbook?
Right. Well, you don't have to hire an exorcist. I'm not turning into Franny, okay?
Really? I hadn't noticed.
I might have used some of her tactics. The difference is she never cared about this house the way I do now.
Now that what? You don't have Evan to care about?
That's not it at all.
I'm just saying, there are better ways to show you care. You wanted to show that you were a good leader. I think maybe part of that is leading by example.
I think I'm a great example. Maybe I could tone it down a little. But I can't promise it won't happen again.
I've had my share of psycho sorority sister moments in my day. Putting you through hell most of your pledging. So enjoy this place while you're here. Because one day you're gonna go off into the big bad world and there won't be little sisters to ream or
golden lilies to get crazy over. Guess I'll do a shot for you if we win the lily. I know we'll. I know you'll win it. Oh, we totally will. That is, if little Tyler Gentry Manning ever wants to see his Nana again. Kidding. Well, I'm off to meet Ash for coffee. See you later, Bex.
So I take it the evil empire isn't using your wire to create nuclear warheads or cause oil spills?
No, actually, they're gonna let me work on it when I graduate.
Well, that's great. In exchange for what? Your kidney? Your firstborn?
No, Evan totally helped me out.
Hey, from one nerd to another, I'm glad you got your wire back.
I'm happy we got our house back. Thank your dad for me when you talked.
Yeah. My dad's a hero once again. Hey, Cap, I got this letter for you from the university. Goes in the extra TP stack, right?
No, I'll tell you.
Hey, what's up with that?
Daddy issues.
I get it. It's like Evan. Sometimes guys do stuff to piss off their dads.
You know, the attacks on KT, it all started rush night, right?
Yep.
And we were looking for someone who had the know-how to mess with Joshua Whopper.
We thought it was Dale.
Because he's a big nerd, right? Well, maybe we were looking at the wrong nerd. Maybe young Mr. Parks is our villain X.
Spidey. We can totally trust him. He loves this house. Hey, don't you think?
Yeah.
What's that?
It's nothing. Previously on Greek.
Can't we just admit that we both made some mistakes and move on?
I deserve better. Even Casey thinks so.
Chambers, it's no free pass being the progeny of the elite. I believe it took JFK Jr. 3 tries to pass the bar.
Dale's pledging Omega Chi.
Maybe they were the ones who called the cops on our rush party to get back at us for spring break.
They're definitely messing with Dale. His being a pledge, it's all a lie. To get back at you for spring break. Now Dale's gonna go embarrass himself at the Pledge Talent Show.
In the market for a marketing job?
Actually, yeah. Do you know anyone who's hiring?
Me.
If you're too proud to accept help from time to time, then you really are a terrible president.
Because Tegan doesn't think that I can do this on my own, and I have to prove that I can.
To Tegan or to you?
The Stanford girls have a 3.8 cumulative GPA and completed a major beach cleanup.
Well, according to their Facebook photos, the only trash they picked up were some local surfers.
Sisters, give it a rest. The votes are tallied, and the finalists are ZBZ Boston University, Epsilon Rho chapter, ZBZ San Diego State Gamma chapter, and the final chapter is... Where the hell is Cypress Roads? Send out the emails.
Drop what you're chewing and listen up. I just got an email from Nationals. We are finalists for the Golden Lily!
This is awesome. So deserved. What's the Golden Lily?
The Golden Lily is like National's Congressional Medal of Honor given to the best CBZ chapter in the nation.
Including Puerto Rico and Guam.
Wow, given our past, because everyone loves a comeback story. The Grand Council is visiting each finalist's house before voting, and we're up this weekend, which means I'll need all hands on deck, including house mother hands.
Oh, absolutely. We could host a nice tea, put out the china.
Tea's not going to win us the Golden Lily case. As you said, we're the underdogs, and I hate being the underdog. We need something big to show the Grand Council what we can do with just a few days' notice.
What are you thinking, Bex?
Laura, I want a bouquet of lilies waiting in the council's hotel rooms the minute they arrive. Borrow from the scholarship fund if you have to.
Can I finish eating first?
No. Everyone else, start brainstorming ideas for an event. We'll have a strategy meeting tomorrow. I don't care if we have to kidnap Mary Beth Gentry Manning's granddaughters. Let's make this happen, girls.
Oh, you were joking about the kidnapping her granddaughters thing, right?
Duh! MBGM only has grandsons. But I need to win this case. This is my chance to prove to Tegan and all my doubters at Nationals that I am a good leader.
I get it.
Thanks. And you'll be at that strategy meeting.
Well, I have class, but
that wasn't a question.
Bex, how can the pledges help?
Walk with me, Poodle.
Poodle?
keep going.
Please don't be her.
Higher! Higher! Woo! Higher!
What's going on? We're sitting in the jungle on this.
How long you been going for? 25 seconds.
You want to jump on? Show us what you got.
Oh, I got a lot.
Copy that.
Synchronizing.
And go.
Anthony Hopkins, they're all sitting up there.
Just jumping on the bed.
Yeah, like this. It's like
Steve, I don't know, maybe
synchronizing.
Holy crap!
Oh,
God.
oh, no, it's holding my blood. Don't.
I can't watch.
It's fine. It just went through your pants, man.
Well, while you guys were playing True Blood, I was on the phone with our national rep trying to get money for repairs.
What'd he say?
Well, after he reminded me that we're already on thin ice for having one pledge and being on academic probation, he said he was excited to see how we're going to handle this on our own. So we can thank our mysterious saboteur, Villain X.
Well, if Tripp's telling the truth and it wasn't the Omega Kais, then who the hell is messing with us?
Mr. Spitter, I got big news. Maybe you can wait.
What's up?
Okay, so I was in freshman physics and I overheard Professor Hastings talking about how some company is interested in buying your self-healing wire patent.
Seriously? Did he say who?
Yeah, Chambers International. Ever heard of him?
Chambers International creates evil things like vertically integrated telecommunications monopolies and jerks named Evan.
What would the Dark Lord's empire want with your wire?
It's not my wire anymore, but I'd like to know what's happening with it. I deserve to know.
Ah, a boy and his wire. The unconventional love story of the summer. You know what? I think I know someone who can help us out with the house.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go do something I really don't want to do. Talk to a Chambers.
Hey, Ash. Hi. I have some big news. Me too. Working for Clarissa's marketing company. It isn't lame. I got her off that mobisode kick. She totally loves all my ideas. And I even brought in my first client today. Howdy Plum Lip Gloss. Okay, so your turn. Go.
Okay, did you hear about the Golden Lily?
Oh, are they delivering now? Because I could really go for some mushu.
No, ZBZ is nominated for the Golden Lily Award for the best chapter in the nation.
Oh, right. Yes, including Puerto Rico and Guam. Mm-hmm. That's great.
So great. It's just,
Guam has a kick-ass house.
No, it's Rebecca. She's super determined to win. She's dipping into the scholarship fund, ordering around sisters like they're lackeys. It kind of reminded me of Franny.
Okay, I know it's your job to look up for the house, but don't you think you're overreacting, like, a little? It's a really big award. Of course she's gung-ho on winning.
Okay, maybe you're right, but it's weird. Would you just come with me to the meeting? If for nothing more than to lend the house your expertise.
Well, I am pretty expertise-y now that I'm dominating the marketing world of the lower central Rust Belt, so...
Exactly.
Okay, do you still want to order Chinese? Because I could eat.
Trip. If I didn't know any better, I would say you've been avoiding me.
Yeah, because I don't need to hear your whole Team Dale rant. You've made your feelings perfectly clear about the Pledge Talent Show.
Did you really think I was just gonna let you humiliate my friend in front of the entire Greek system?
You don't let me do anything. I'm president now. Not you.
Back off, Owens.
No, you started all this when you gave Dale a fake bid.
We only messed with him to get revenge for spring break, which you were a part of.
Are you saying that this is all my fault?
I'm saying we're even with Rusty and the KT, so let it go. Look, Dale is gone, but you're not.
Yeah? Not yet.
What do you want?
Well, I came to talk. It's not about my sister or the fraternities. It's actually about your family.
Make it quick.
Well, it's about my self-healing wire, which I'm sure you've heard of. It was a pretty big breakthrough.
Take your word for it.
Well, the university thought enough of it to take it from me and give it to a research